Hello there, and welcome to another theHunter Classic mission video. My name is Wimp, and in this video I'm going to be taking on missions 6, 7 and 8 for the Fallow deer. The Fallow deer, of course, only being here on Hirschfelden, so here we are here on Hirschfelden. Let's have a quick look at what mission 6 entails. Now, if you saw my last Fallow deer mission video, I tackled missions 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then I took a break for a bit, just hunting fallow. I've also been playing grounded, which is a lot of fun, but I hunted fallow to get my skills up with that species, and as you can see I've done that. So level 5 spotting now gives me tier 1 estimated score when I look at the aminals. And I know I need that for missions 9 and 10. I can't remember exactly what they entail now, but I know I need fallow deer males over a certain score. So I needed to get that spotting skill up. So, to the north, fallow deer from Tower 5, heart or lung shot. Now I already know that Tower 5 is this one up here, so I have spawned at this tent, and I think I'm going to go up the coast just to try and keep myself away from everything, and then get to the tower that way. Equipment wise, I'm bringing the Mosin Nagant and the snakebite bow, and the 10mm I'm going to use for the next mission, which is... oh, is that the next mission? I think it is. Just 2 fallow deer with a ethical pistol, so that's what I'm going to be using. Only because that's my lowest skilled pistol currently. It's only level 1 at about 16%. As you can see, I think I fired 1 round from it. Caller wise, of course, I have the rattle for the fallow. I'm going to bring the piss spray as well, just to make sure I can put the deer where I want them for getting that heart and lungs shot. I'm going to try to get them in a place where I can broadside them. Of course, I have the other callers, the lure callers, for the fox and the boar and the roe and the red deer. Oh, and the grouse, just in case, because you never know. Although most of those I'm probably going to have to take with the bow, but that should be fine. And clothing wise, as you saw in the intro when I was in the external view, which sometimes breaks and I now can't move around, I am in a mix of fall forest and fall field. It's once I've got my hat and my scarf back on, it'll be a 4-piece of field and a 3-piece of forest. So I'm going to put those back on, and I shall see you over at the tower. Right, I've arrived at Tower 5. That doe is already here. I had to crawl along the side of the road in order to get to the tower, because she was already here, but I'm hoping she'll give me a nice broadside shot. I would have preferred a buck, but the mission doesn't specify a gender. I just heard a footstep next to me. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, next time she stops, there we go. Stand up, please. Fine. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, a couple of days ago did the 25 hogs. I didn't bother recording it because I thought it would make for a shit video. It would just be me going, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, counting with Wimp, there's 5, there's 6. I know I did it with the turkey, but then that was in a video with other stuff. Now the reason I bring it up, of course, is there were so many of those hogs that I would shoot in the side or even from the front. There was one, I shot it right in the side of the neck, directly from the front, hoping to get the lungs, and it gave me intestines shot. Over and over and over again it was giving me intestines were hit when really it ought to have been lungs. I have a funny feeling that this one's going to be the same. That's her, isn't it, that one? That looked like... no, never mind. I was going to say, it looked like a bigger footprint. Is this one her? Yes. Oh well, we'll see what the blood says. If this one doesn't count, I have a funny feeling this is going to be one of those missions where I have to do hunt after hunt after hunt. Body, yeah. Oh well, I'll see you on the next hunt then. Okay, hunt number 2, back at the tower. Fallow. Get the spot on him and her. So the field just to the south had 2 herds of fallow. Oh, there's another one. So that herd was there, and then there was another one further south about there. So as I crossed this road here, I did a urine spray that has obviously worked. And I've just done a urine spray and a rattle down on that kind of lump there. Also, I've taken the scope off the rifle. I'm going to use iron sights because that front pin should give me greater accuracy than that massive pin on the scope. It's kind of got a broad head on it. It's hard, especially, I mean, even at that range it was difficult to get that lung shot. I didn't even bother going to collector actually, I just started a new hunt. So yeah, hopefully that will make the difference. So I put the spray down there, obviously to try and get them to come along the road so I can get a shot on their side. So we'll see how that plan works out. I'm hoping any second now the second urine spray will kick in and we'll lure them over. Do you know what, just to make sure actually, I think I might go down and do another rattle. Now, I did find, is it still on the hunter mate? Yeah, that X just there was a fallow deer track that was headed towards that roe deer call you just saw dissipating on the hunter mate, so it's possible there are more. Yeah, I'm going to try and do another rattle on that lump. Rattle, rattle. I'm a pair of bucks fighting, honestly. Come and investigate. Okay, back to the tower, quickly. Oh yeah, I also wanted to clarify when I was moaning about the hogs and getting intestines shots when I didn't think I should have been. And it wasn't just with the Mosin Nagant with that scope on it. I also used the 340 Weatherby a little bit, and that shot I talked about, the side of the neck, was actually the snakebite bow. I mean, I've got no problem with the arrow being long enough to reach the intestines from the front, but I mean, how it missed the lungs but got the intestines, I've no idea. This game is funny like that, it seems. Anyway, I'll bring you back when these guys get here. Actually, while I'm waiting for these to get a bit closer, I'm going to have a quick chat about me ranking up, leveling up their skills. So, what I was doing at the beginning was spawning at that lodge, going to the golden tree stand, where I never found any. Then I'd walk past this point of interest, past the tent to this tower, where the wiki says there are some. The only time I ever found fallow deer down there was during that last mission in the last video, where I said I just bowed 3 red deer stags, and on the third one I heard something running away behind me, and it was a buck, a fallow deer buck, and it was the mission where I had to kill an unspooked fallow deer. That was the only time I ever found any down there. I would then cross the river at this blue flag. The wiki says there might be some in this area, but I never found any. I'd walk past the wind turbine and to these fields where, again, the wiki says there are some, but again, I never found any there. I walked up the road, crossed the bridge to... well, at one point I put one of my deployable towers there, but it wasn't very good there, despite the fact that there are lots of species in this area, according to the wiki. So I swapped that out for a tree stand, blah blah blah. And I never found a fallow deer there. I then went to this tower and that tower, and I found occasionally a couple around here. Then I went to that tower, which is where one of the missions is, that you have to kill one from that tower. And there were a few times some there, but not many. I mean, not very often. And occasionally, if I could be bothered, I would also go up to this stand. But I quite often, by that point, I'd been on for a couple of hours. And... yeah, it was really disappointing how few there were. So, there was one time, I think I'd just come out the lodge and there was a red deer or something. Something brought me down south and into this field. And there was a herd crossing, I think the first time they were here, walking along this field, and they were going south. So I went for them, and then there was another herd. So and the next hunt, I started to not even bother going that way, or down here. I just came to these fields. Now, on the wiki, it doesn't say they spawn here, but every single hunt from then, I would find at least one herd of fallow deer in these fields. These fields are awesome for fallow deer. So, I replaced the kind of... It was a tree stand. It was a bit of a poor view, because I tried to get a view down to this feeder and up into this field and this field as well, but it sort of compromised the view of each, so I ended up replacing it. And then I started walking across here, because like I said, it was over here I started to get luck, even when I was doing this whole route. So yeah, I would cross here. There wasn't a blue flag so at one of the fords across the river, so I placed a new one. And there was quite often herds along this riverbank as well. So I ended up putting another tripod stand there. So yeah, let me know, guys, where are you finding your fallow deer on this mission? On this reserve. I know theHunter is going to be doing a video on the fallow deer soon, a guide to them. But I seem to get the most luck in the fields, which is odd. Anyway, that's enough chatting. But yeah, let me know. Is there an awesome spot you guys know of? These guys are getting close now. It might be time to take one. No. I'm going to let that big buck, the one at the front, get to where the doe is. Yeah, I've gotten used to that sound now. For those of you who watched my deploying the woodgrouse equipment video when I went to the the golden tree stand the first time, one of them called as I was going. Oh, it might have been a buck call actually, but it scared the poo out of me. I have obviously gotten used to their noise now. I think I'm going to wait for the highest scoring one. I mean, there's not much difference. I think that was 45 to 115 or something. 40 to 115, and then that one is 50 to 125. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for that one. Unless one of them starts walking over here. There we go. Thank you! I don't know why I sang thank you like that. But if you could just go stand there where your buddy is, that would be nice. Okay. Just behind the leg. There. Ha ha ha! Sweet. Let's go get him. Actually, I'm going to pick up all their tracks first. I won't bother showing you that. I'll show you me picking him up. Okie dokie. I got 3 tracks from each of them. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I aimed for the back of the leg. It should have been there. I swear this game makes it up. Right, hunt number 3. Back at the tower. I haven't seen anything of any fallow deer except these tracks around the tower are fallow. But other than that, and these are actually... I think it was 20 to 30 minutes old. So I'm not sure they're going to be close enough to come back in. I did the rattle and the wee spray down there next to that track, roughly. I've also decided to bring the 9.3x62 Anschutz rifle with the 3 to 9 times engraved red dot scope. So we'll see how that gets on, and I'll go back to the model 1891 once I've completed this mission. On top of that, I brought a tent. So if I don't get it done in this hunt, I shall pop a tent down somewhere, and then I could just fast travel here from there rather than walking. Yeah. So we'll see how I get on. Right, mission number 4. Fallow's inbound. So I in fact did put down the tent, and this is a new hunt. I fast travelled to it and came to the tower. There was no fallow around. I put the urine spray in front of the tower, nothing happened. So I decided to go have a look over that ridge and have a look in these fields again. And sure enough, there was a small herd down there. So I did a few rattles on top of the ridge and put down some urine spray there. And then I came back to the tower and did another urine spray at the white flag there, which is 50 meters away, give or take. And then I saw the deer coming through these trees, so I then went to close to the flag, but closer to the road, roughly there, and did a rattle. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother taking the... Oh. Oops. I just incorrectly assumed his gender. I thought that was a doe because of how small his antlers are. Oh, there's another one on the hill there. You're a doe. Okay. Yeah, I might wait for the bigger one. So I am going to wait for them to get a bit closer. Now, depending on the angle, I might need to go through the leg. Knowing this game, it'll only count the hit to the leg as a body shot, and the bullet won't get through to the lungs. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I am using a big McDaddy 9.3x62, so we'll see, but I wouldn't put it past the game, to be honest. Moan? Yeah, when I said small herd, I wasn't sure how many there were, but it seems 3. 3 is the lot. Yeah, see, from this angle I might need to go through the leg. I'm not going to take that shot. Move my index finger, I don't want to do it accidentally. Ooh. Another doe. Ooh, and a really big, well, a decently sized buck. Quickly. Yeah, okay, let's take this guy. About there. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up because the last one fell over as soon as he was shot. Let's go have a look. So one of the reasons I'm doing the missions using all of the equipment I have available, you know, all the high power rifles, the urine spray, the callers, sometimes using the large equipment, putting down tents for fast travelling, is if someone's trying to do these missions and they're having difficulty and they're, you know, low level and they can't afford all the pieces of equipment, I just want them to be able to compare how difficult it still is even with spending money, you know. I mean, this hasn't been easy, even assuming that this guy counts. Right, I'm gonna grab the tracks as usual. I will see you in a mo. Right, I didn't bother getting 3 tracks from all of them. I'll do that now. Whee! Meh. Oh, righto. Next mission. Mission number 7. I don't remember activating the archery day mission, but okay. A fine pair. So a male and a female with a handgun. Come back, guys, I need you. I will try to get them. Okay, see you in a bit. Hello, Rose. So, a couple of those chocolate-coloured fallow that were up on the ridge fled this way. That's one of the tracks there. Now, considering we are about... about 180, 200 metres away from where they fled from, they might not actually be far away from here. That far from here, I should say. So, I did a rattle. And I've got my 10mm ready, so we'll see if we can get any in. I can see a fallow deer moving through the trees. I haven't yet been able to tell. Oh, it's okay, it's him. The crap buck. But any male will do. That's what she said. Oh. He's trying to use the ground blind. You can't park there, sir. Oh. Hello there. You'll do. Okay. Well, I hit him once fairly decently in the centre of the chest. I think I hit him one more time, but it was a bit of a shit shot. Let's have a look. That looked like... Never mind. Oh. It was dead and I walked right past it. Alright, let's go get him. Who are these tracks? Pheasant, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's the male. Any good? Not really. I'm thinking I might fast travel to that lodge and then do these fields. I mean, they're normally good at the start of a hunt. And where are we now? An hour and a half in-game time. Might be okay. Oh, what did that say? Oh yeah, no. Objective complete, it was saying. Okay, let's see if we can find a female then. Look! Some fallow deer does. Fallow does. Faldos. Yep. Yep, that's it. Faldos from that one. Faldos. So, 150 meters for the spray. And they are just a bit further than that. Okay. Camo's working here. None. Here is field. Okay, I'm going to crawl across the road and use the spray. And then crawl back to that spot. Piss. Right. When they get within 50 meters, I shall open fire. Ah, close enough. Sweet. Okay, let's pick her up. That should be mission complete. 3. So mission 8 then. Final land and survey. A male and a female from a tree stand with a single shot in the same hunt. I think what I'm going to do is bring a tree stand down to these fields in the next hunt. That's a good idea. So I'll see you then in a minute. Right, I'm at the tent at the start of mission 8. My plan, I've started here. So it was these fields that were very good for the last mission. So I think what I'm going to do is take a tree stand up over to here somewhere, and then I'm going to fast travel to this lodge and pop up a tree stand maybe here-ish. Now, I don't expect I will be able to get these two fallow deer while I'm deploying these tree stands, but you never know. Now I could just do them with the bow, but I think I will try to use the Mosin Nagant just to get them. I'm hoping I can do it with this, so we'll see how I get on with that. Righto, so I'll get started on that plan, and I will see you when I get the chance of getting a fallow deer from one of the tree stands. Single shot, and a male and a female. Single shot each, rather than both. Oh wait, it is single shot each, isn't it? Not both with one shot. Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be both of them with one shot. It's one shot each. Okay. There we go. So I put the tree stand up here, looking over these fields. Fast travelled here to get the second tree stand, and obviously as I'm walking away from the lodge, someone burped in that direction. Luckily nothing was between here and them to have been spooked as I put up the tree stand. That's nice. I'm sort of tempted to take one with the bow and then another one with the rifle. So I'm far enough away from these fields, I feel fields, that I could probably rifle one and then take the tree stand down and move over here. But of course it does depend on whether I find another one. I suppose I could just carry it around. I mean, it does sort of negate the point of placing that one up here, because I was expecting to put this tree stand around here somewhere and then start a new hunt, and then just do spawn here, walk to that one, fast travel to here, walk to this one, and just do that until I get both. But if I can get them in this first hunt, then, you know, why not? Ooh, look, there we go. We got a doe and a buck, and I know there are at least 2 bucks. Now, if the opportunity presents itself, I will take whoever gets here first with the bow, I think, just to save a bit of time. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. No, I'm not going to risk it. It was funny, normally it's the does that get here first. Okay. Don't think I got a shot on the doe, but I will go and check. Take the tree stand down and then pick up 3 tracks from this guy. But it should be objective complete. Right, let's get this guy. I have the tracks of the doe currently selected. Objective complete. Blood? No. Okay. So I think what I might do is go check this area, and then I might come back up to this area and see if I can get her again. We'll see how that goes. We have a doe. So she's over 100 meters away. Okay, I'm going to spray and then put my tree stand in that tree. The spray should lure her over because it has a range of 150. And then I'm walking further away, so the 100-meter spook radius of putting that tree in that stand in that tree shouldn't affect her. Tree stand in tree. Me in tree stand. And geese. So I think she was more like there-ish, so yeah. I don't think I'll be able to see her from the tree stand even if she hasn't spooked. Oh, there's more over there. Options. Right, I'm going to risk getting within caller range of that herd I saw down south. And then trying to lure them up. I think that chocolate coloured doe was the one that was with the herd I took the buck out of. So she might not come to the spray because she was probably still nervous. Okay. I'm going to move the tree stand. I'm going to assume she's not coming. Oh, never mind. I'm going to assume and make an ass out of me and her or something. Now I have to crawl to get back in the tree stand. So she was coming. Never mind. Nearly there, nearly there. And you're there already. Okie dokie. Mistakes were made, but overcome. Shut up at your fares. There we go. Single shot from the tree stand. A doe. Awesome. Oh. I've already got 3 of her tracks, so she was in fact one of the ones from that herd over there. Oh, what am I waiting for? No score in it, doe. Alright, there we go then. That's missions 6, 7 and 8 all sorted. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of this video, and hopefully I'll see you again in another video. Thank you again, and goodbye.